What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video here on Madden 23 to do our last traditional rebuild. We've done every single team besides the Cleveland Browns, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to be rebuilding the Cleveland Browns. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel. As always, greatly appreciated. On the road to 5,000 subscribers. Also, guys, I have a couple of new football podcast episodes out. Link to that's in the description with two of my friends. Always predicting week 4, or we just predicted week 4, and we just reacted to week 3. So if you're interested in that, link to that channel is in the description below. But regardless, if you take a look at the Cleveland Browns, as we know, right now, they are missing Deshaun Watson. He is suspended. So for now, I'll keep Jacoby Brissett in, and then once we get to like week 11, what is it, week 12, I think it is, when they play the Texans, is Deshaun Watson is allowed to return. So that is when I will put Deshaun Watson back in. So obviously for this first season, we're going to roll with what we have right now. Right now, Cleveland is not a bad team. I think right now, currently they are 2-1. Or wait, are they 1-2? I'm pretty sure they're 2-1. Yeah, I was right. As of right now, the Browns currently lead the AFC North. So they should be 3-0 though. They lost to the Jets. They beat the Panthers, and then of course they beat the Steelers on Thursday night. But I mean, they shouldn't have lost to the Jets. They just gave up a very big play and just kind of crumbled. Regardless, we're going to simulate to the end of the season. Well, like I said, I'll put Watson in sometime as well. And then we're going to see how this team finishes out. And hopefully we can put this team and Cleveland, some of their fans have suffered for long enough. Let's go get them a Super Bowl ring today here in Cleveland with the Cleveland Browns. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get more out of the game you're watching. You're picking overs or unders on the favorite players you love to watch each and every Sunday. Before I show you how it works, here are some of the previous winnings that I've had when I've used Prize Picks on my own. Prize Picks is available on mobile or desktop, but if we take a real quick look, this is what it looks like on your phone as well. You pretty much have every sport you can imagine. There's going to be esports, there's going to be basketball when it's here, there's going to be pretty much anything. MMA, tennis, it's all here. Everything you could possibly want is here. And then if we take a look at the football, usually they have more than just pass, rush, and receiving. There's like receptions, there's like touchdowns, there's a whole bunch of different categories you can use. There's a ton. It's just early in the week, which is why they don't have them up yet. But let's say, for instance, I wanted to go on 2 players here. If I do 2 players, I can 3 times my money. So up to 3. You can up to 10 times your money if you do 5 players. Just like that. If you choose 5 players, you can 10 times your money if you get them all correct. It is that fun. And even if you don't get them all correct, you still get 2 times your money. So let's say you get 4 or 5. So it's literally just the best way to get more out of the game you're watching. I love Prize Picks. Prize Picks has been a great partner. I use it pretty much every day. So they are matching 100% deposit match up to $100 using that code down in the description below. You click the link, use code Crushables. Like I said, if you deposit $100, you get $100 as well matched, and you have $200 to work with. So thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring today's video. Back to the rebuild. So at the end of the season, we end up finishing 10-7 in our division and our second, and we get the Denver Broncos in round 1. So since I haven't done anything, I won't jump into this first game, but if we take a look at the offense, it was second in the NFL. Deshaun Watson came in and threw 30 touchdowns still, which is kind of crazy to think about. So 30 from Deshaun Watson and then 6 interceptions. That's kind of wild. Jacoby Brissett obviously played a little, and he actually played pretty well. So maybe there'll be a quarterback controversy, when Watson's, but no, there won't. What am I talking about? The man's making $231 million guaranteed. You're going to play him. There's no way that, hey man, if the Browns are rolling, what's the point of changing anything, right? I don't know. We'll see though. Sacks wise, we had, dude, I swear the edge rushers in this game in Madden just get a crazy amount of sacks. With TJ Watt, he got a crazy amount. Micah Parsons got 27.5 is absurd. 14 from Clowney, and then 5.5 from Brian. Offense second in the NFL. We might be able to go on a damn Super Bowl run to start this season. So let's go ahead and see if we beat the Broncos in wild card weekend. The Broncos have not looked all that great. We beat them, but now we get the Buffalo Bills. So this one will be a tough matchup. Let's see if we can beat the Buffalo Bills here, and we lose. So we lose in the divisional round. Nothing to be too ashamed of. The Bills are a good team. But we're going into the offseason with, it looks like a lot of cap space, $70 million to spend. So that's going to be pretty good. If you look at your yearly awards, I'm going to assume we got something here because it's saying for me to look at it. Did we get like defensive? Oh, yeah, we got Myles Garrett Defensive Player of the Year. So that should be good for Myles Garrett, although he's already Superstar X Factor. So I'm not really sure how much that helps, but maybe he got even more upgrades. Who knows? But I almost simulated to the offseason. I would have or simulated the whole offseason. That would not have been good. So let's get into the re-signing stage. Actually, we have 36 million, not 70 million. That was deceiving. Okay. So let's upgrade the players real quick, and then let's see who we need to resign in order to bring back to Cleveland and see who's important and see who's not important, and then see what upgrades we can make to the roster. So already a very good team. The Browns have had, successful offseason in the past, and then now they finally found their quarterback in Watson. As long as Watson returns to form, hasn't played football in a while, so you never really know, but I would assume he'll be good. Kareem Hunt definitely would be a good running back somewhere else, but I definitely think I want to keep him around. Jack Conklin's a free agent. You got Greedy Williams, Chase Winovich. So a lot of important free agents here, not going to lie to you. So I am going to go ahead and start off with Kareem Hunt. I don't necessarily need him, but I mean, just having him here, I think is exactly what we need to keep around. Jadeveon Clowney, I'm going to let go. Conklin, that might not be a better option, so I'll give him an offer, and if he signs it, okay, so he is back. We keep him at right tackle. Ronnie Harrison, scheme fit at strong safety. We'll go ahead and keep him around. And then as far as left end, like I said, I'm not getting Clowney back. I definitely wouldn't mind Greedy Williams back. He's a star development 25-year-old, so definitely wouldn't mind him, and he's just not interested, which is fine. I can understand that. So, and then Ethan Pochich looks like he's gone as well. So that is going to be who we resign. And now we can go to free agency and kind of see what we can do with the little amount of money that we do have and see where our biggest gaping holes are and where we need to fix things. So take a look at the lineup as of right now. The offense, I know one thing we definitely could use is maybe a better wide receiver 2. Like, I like Donovan Peoples-Jones. Obviously, Mark Cooper's a stud. Our running back's fine. Our offensive line's great. Tight end is great. Definitely the biggest lack here is maybe wide receiver. If we can get a good another wide receiver 2, I think that'd be ideal. We could probably find that in the draft, to be honest with you. And I think the Browns also have like David Bell they're excited about. So maybe he could turn into something, but at least here in Madden, we don't have that right now. Take a look at the defensive side of the ball. This is where we're kind of, needing a little bit of help here. So we have Myles Garrett, but outside of Myles Garrett, the linebackers, a little poverty. JOK is amazing. Strong safety. Secondary is great. I mean, we did lose Greedy Williams. So that kind of sucks, but we can find like a corner in the draft or something. But other than that, though, it's looking good. So I guess that's what we need to be looking for through a free agency, a wide receiver, and then focusing on linebackers and whatever else we can find to add to Cleveland. So Tom Brady's a free agent, not bringing him back. But Tremaine Edmonds being a interest here at 25 years old makes a lot of sense to me. We do need a guy like Marcus Davenport as well. Him opposite of Myles Garrett would be amazing. If I can snag both these guys, I would do it. If we can find a way, I feel like we gotta try. Jadeveon Clowney also still out here. Bobby also would be a lot cheaper than Tremaine Edmonds, but Tremaine Edmonds is very interested, and I'll offer him a contract. So let's see if I can find a way to get Tremaine Edmonds and Davenport. I highly doubt it. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. So we're not gonna get both of them, but Tremaine Edmonds would be a very good signing, I would think. And then, do we have any good like D tackles? Like good D tackles we can grab? We got Javon Hargrave. So we got like a vet here, Derek Nottie. He might be cheap enough that, he'd be fine. But I'm not really seeing, like, let's see. Is there any salaries we can cut away? If there's any salaries we can cut away, I did not mean to click the injury report. That's not going to have anything there. Let's go to team salaries, though. Is there anybody we could cut away or trade away to maybe free up a little bit of money? So savings-wise, 19 from Watson, not going to happen. Cooper, not going to happen. Josh Johnson, not going to happen. Nick Chubb, definitely not going to happen. Teller, not going to happen. All these guys are guys I want to keep. Jakeem Grant frees me up a tiny bit of money. But other than that, nothing. I guess the only thing I would do is cut Jakeem Grant. I feel like I'm going to draft a wide receiver, although our draft pick situation isn't going to be the best because it's Deshaun Watson trade. So we're just going to have to get lucky in the draft. So I freed up maybe a little bit of money for me to sign like Derek Nottie. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go Tremaine Edmonds and Derek Nottie in this draft, and that should get me what I'm looking for. So I'm going to offer Derek Nottie and then Tremaine Edmonds. Hopefully get both of them. That would be just solid to add. But Derek Nottie, we're being outbidded by the Broncos, so we may not even get him. I guess I should just be putting my full focus in Tremaine Edmonds then, and just kind of withdrawing on Derek Nottie at this point. So I'm just going to try to get Tremaine Edmonds, very player-friendly on him, or player-friendly, whatever I got to do. If I can't get him, I'm going to be a little disappointed, but hopefully we can add him, and that's going to be a really good linebacker to add to the team. We have $7 million left available to us, so I will look and see if there's anything I can sign with that little bit of money we have left. We got like Brandon Graham. You got David here. You got, what else we got? Nothing. Yeah, there's just really nothing out here. Okay, right ends. You got Marcus Davenport, which I wanted, but just not going to happen. Bryce Huff might not be too bad to go ahead and snag here. We do have a little bit of competition here, and that's going to be like all my money left. So targeted, I mean, we can see if we get him, but I highly doubt it. Right now, we're kind of in the running for him, and he does not sign. So we do not get Bryce Huff, unfortunately. So we might as well just head to the draft, honestly. I don't really see what we get with the little amount of money that we did have. We might be able to, trade for somebody with that little amount of money. Who knows? But for now, it's going to head to the draft and just snag what we can. It's not going to be able to get all done in this offseason, but overall, we still have a pretty good roster, so can't be too disappointed regardless of what happens. But yeah, when it comes to this draft, we essentially only have a second round pick. So this isn't going to be easy, but we're going to see what we can get here in the second round. I mean, we obviously go best available player, whether at the positions we need, of course. So we got Clark Phillips, Raheem Jarrett. We do need a wide receiver, and I have a couple corners on the board as well. So I think if we're looking at it, got Derek Hall as well. It would be nice to have him opposite of Myles Garrett. So a lot of good options here, but I've taken Jermaine Burton a lot. Clark Phillips is someone I don't think I've taken all that often, so he could be interesting to add next to the cornerback room that we have. But I honestly think we should be prioritizing maybe a wide receiver here or maybe a end. And I think I'm going to take Raheem Jarrett here with this second round pick to add, and that is a normal development. That is exactly what I did not want. Hopefully we can still turn him into something good. I needed a hidden development player with that pick. I needed a bang for my buck, and I missed out. I was trying to be different, trying to draft someone I haven't drafted before, and it doesn't pay off. So round 4, we got wide receiver, we got Jack Campbell, we got a corner. So I might take the corner, Kelly, and then we got Cedric Tillman. So I'm going to take Caillou Blue Kelly, or we could take Jack Campbell because we do need another linebacker. I'll take, you know what? I'll take Jack Campbell. We have another 4th rounder, so I'm going to hope the corner falls to me, and that's just going to have to be our draft. So not going to be the best draft, obviously, with no first round pick. That's kind of what you get. You got Layden Robinson out of Texas A&M. But we do have Rashad Torrance still here, DeMarco, and then wide receiver Zay Flowers. You got Ali Gay out of LSU. You know what? We'll give him a chance. Not a whole lot here, man. And that is going to be our draft. So not the best at all. So that is going to have to be how this ends. And not excited at all about how that draft went for us, but kind of figured to be that with little to no draft capital, obviously. So year number 2 comes to an end, and not being able to make a ton of upgrades in the offseason leads to us going 8-9. Very, very disappointing, I will say. Obviously, not where we want to be whatsoever. We need to find a way to upgrade the roster. Hopefully, have a little bit of cap room open up. I know we're going to have a couple guys we're going to need to re-sign that are important, like our free safety, Josh Johnson. So I'm a little nervous about how this offseason can go for us. We're going to have to get very, very creative in a very, very aggressive manner. So that's what we're going to have to do. So let's just get into the offseason, shall we? Not going to make the playoffs is not where we want to be at all. The draft capital is still not there, obviously. It's still going to be, carrying over into this draft from the Watson trade. So we have little to, and it says we have $460K to spend. Is that really how much we have? Because if that is the case, we're not going to be able to re-sign anyone. Like literally no one. So whoever's a free agent is gone. And yeah, we have $460K to our name. So the 2 guys, or the guys that are leaving, we got John Johnson leaving, we got Jedrick Willis leaving, Grant Delpit's leaving us. That's 3 guys, Donovan Peoples-Jones as well. $460K to our name, man. That is the crazy amount of cap room that we do not have. That is crazy. Okay. We might have to get really creative here. So I don't know how we're going to do this, but we got to find a way. So if we take a look at the stats, hopefully we had some guys, go up in development traits. Offense was 4th in the NFL, so offense was good behind Watson. Just didn't make the playoffs. Defense, on the other hand, it was okay. Could have been, could have been worse, but Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt. Maybe we have to trade Kareem Hunt right now. Amari Cooper, Raheem Jarrett had a good rookie year. Donovan Peoples-Jones, Amari Cooper are still great. Sacks-wise, he had 10 for Myles Garrett, so not 25.5 or whatever it was last year. But maybe we have to trade Kareem Hunt here, man. And I think that's what we're going to have to do. So if you look at team salaries, actually, you're not going to be able to keep anybody here, I don't think, that are free agents right now. So Watson making a bag, Amari Cooper making a bag, of course. Nick Chubb, Wyatt Teller, John Johnson's leaving, Myles Garrett's making a bag, Ronnie Harrison's not making that much money. So yeah, it's getting kind of thin. So we're going to have to let all 3 of those guys that are free agents literally walk. And then we're going to have to just make trades. I think that's what we're going to have to do. So Kareem Hunt, as much as I wanted to keep him on this team, he's going to have to be the guy that goes. So Kareem Hunt should get me something pretty good out there. And then center position is lacking. Jedrick Willis being out there just definitely sucks. Raheem Jarrett is my wide receiver 2 now, which wasn't what I really wanted it to be. But you got Tremaine Edmonds. Like, there's a lot to like. Greg Newsome got superstar development. Free safety is gone. So yeah, not great, but we're going to try to, replace it as much as we can. All right, so I'm trading Kareem Hunt over to the Chicago Bears for Tevin Jenkins, Justin Flo, and a second-round pick to kind of help me in maybe future trades. So that gives us a cap space of apparently negative $7 million. So I don't even know how I was supposed to, how I was able to make that trade, but we did. So that might be the only trade I can make. So we kind of replaced our tackle, which was Jedrick Willis, and we got also a good linebacker. So that's kind of what we got out of that. So I'm going to move Justin Flo to right outside linebacker, or as JOK listed as right outside. I don't know. JOK is either listed at left outside or right outside. I don't even know anymore. So he is listed at right outside. So we'll move Justin Flo to left outside. And then that's just going to kind of help the linebacker core. I tried to address as much as I could here. So we have 2 second-round picks in this draft now, which is going to be good. Going to be, it's going to come in handy. So I wonder if I don't know if I can make another trade, to be honest with you. That might be the only trade I really could have made because we just lost all of our, it's just crazy, man. Not a whole lot you can do. So liking that we got a linebacker and we got a tackle. Our safety position is very, very underwhelming. Our D tackles and our ends are underwhelming, but I have little to no room to do anything. Unless if I got rid of Watson or something, but I'm not going to do that, obviously, because he's been pretty damn good for us. So wide receivers is going to have to do Raheem Jarrett, David Bell, Schwartz, and Amari Cooper. It's going to have to get, be good enough. Demetrius Felton backing up Nick Chubb is going to be great. Our center position is very lackluster. So the only thing I can think to do is trade Ronnie Harrison. And I don't even that, I don't know, gets me all that much to be excited about. So if I did trade away Ronnie Harrison, which, like I said, I have negative cap space, so I don't know how I can take any trade back. So I don't think I can. I think I'm stuck with what I got. So that is not great. That's not a great feeling. Only $7 million to spend, or negative, not even any money to spend. What am I talking about? So yeah, we don't have any money. So we might as well just go to the draft night and just draft who we can. I'm glad we got a 2nd-round pick from the Bears because we definitely need it, man. We're going to need as many draft picks to hit as much as possible. So let's even get lucky enough to do that. I honestly think prioritizing the free safety and the D-line is going to be my game plan. We need a safety badly, so I'm hoping we can find a safety here. So Jeffrey Cooks, we might be able, honestly, and if there's not a good free safety here, we might, we got Antoine Allen out of Florida. I guess we have Kevin Chapman out of Wisconsin, so I might have to take Kevin Chapman here. We need a free safety. Hopefully he's in development. He is. We needed him very badly. I was about to say, I think we might have to trade down with this other 2nd-round pick, unless it's just a player here that we just can't pass up on. But if I traded away this pick and maybe got more draft capital because we're going to need it, we can get a round. This is 2024, so got to keep that in mind. We can get, move down to 49 in this draft. I want to make sure we can get move down to 55 in this draft. We can move down to 47. Nope, that's 48. We can get another 4th-round pick from the Raiders. We move down. Okay, so want to keep making sure I get maybe an extra draft pick. So we can get round 2 and then round 7. That doesn't really help me. This one's probably the best available one where we can get a extra 4th rounder. But even then, I don't know how much that helps me. Maybe if it was an extra 3rd rounder, I'd do it. But an extra 4th rounder, I'm not really sure how excited I can get about that. So we might as well just pick here, honestly. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to make our selection. Maybe we get weird with the 3rd-round pick. But all right, so we need to go D-line here or something. So we got Antoine Allen, Beverly, we got Frankie Sullivan, and we got Jose, whoever his last name is. It's not showing up, out of Georgia. We need a D tackle. He's got C finesse moves, B to D tackle, D power moves. He doesn't look all that great. A impact blocking. He does not look all that great at all, in my opinion. So I don't know if I want to take him. So we're running out of time here. What else we got? Marco Sweeney out of Tennessee. Take a look at him. He's got B tackle, C to Fed. I mean, he looks better than the other guy. Give me Marco Sweeney. He is hidden development. Thank you. We needed that very badly. So get a hidden development. So far, we hit on our 2 draft picks. Now we go to round 3. So I'm feeling good about that at the very least. And we got a free safety. You got a D tackle. Now I think I want an end for sure. Or a center. Either way. So an end is going to be what I want. So we got a bunch of wide receivers on the board, which we definitely, a wide receiver isn't the worst idea in the world. Another corner wouldn't hurt either. There's like a number of options we can go here, but I mean, I guess if one of these wide receiver prospects are just way too good to pass up, maybe we just take them here. Gregory Randolph, I don't know if I can trust him here. He's falling down the board like crazy. We got Zach Daniels out of New Mexico. I don't think I'm taking a wide receiver. I think we got Amari Cooper. The offense is fine enough. Floyd Conley out of Penn State, though, might be intriguing. We got F tackle, though. Man, I'm not loving any of these. Not loving any of these options. We got Stephen Person out of Virginia Tech. I mean, another corner definitely sounds like something we could use. He's got A to C man coverage. Give me Stephen Person. He's in development. I will take that. So we get another corner. Wasn't absolutely like an absolute need, but got to take what we can get here. So round 5, pick 11 is going to be our next selection. And I don't imagine we get anything pretty good in the 5th round, but hey, we can give it a shot. RD Ford goes right before I'm about to pick. Maybe that should have been, maybe that would have been my new center. We got all these wide receivers falling down the board like crazy. Shaq Mickens is here. I mean, it's kind of cool that they're falling this far, but I don't really know if they're any good. So if we take I guess you can look on the right side. I just realized on the right side you have B Catchford. You know what? Give me Zach Daniels. I don't know if he's going to be any good, but we'll give him a shot. He's normal development, so probably didn't help me any there. But that's going to be our draft, I think, boys. I think that's going to be our draft. So we are going into this next season with, again, not a huge advantage at the edge. We got Myles Garrett, and then there's really nobody opposite of him. We got a good D tackle at least. We got Perrion Winfrey still there, so that's good. But other than that, man, we are weak at some positions. We don't have a center. Little to no room to do anything. So we're just going to have to rely on what we do have, the strength that we do have to carry us the rest of the way as we crash. And I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3. And hopefully we're back to being a playoff team. So at the end of the season, I thought for sure we didn't make the playoffs, but apparently we got the bye at 12-5, beat the Broncos week 18 to end off the season. At 12-5, getting you the bye, I'm a little surprised by. Honestly, I'm hoping the guys we drafted just stepped up big time because we got a couple of really good studs in the draft, I feel like. So if you take a look at our lineup, let's see what trades they got. So right now, we didn't really do anything on the offense. Raheem Jarrett up to an 80 overall is really solid, though. Defensively, this is where I'm curious. So Sweeney only got star development. Okay, and then Chapman only got star development. So nothing crazy out of the realm. Like, nothing crazy. So I thought maybe, just maybe, we found a way to get, like, a superstar X-Factor D-tackle or something, which is just not the case at all. But we got some good starters at the very least. So if we take a look at the stats for this season, offense was 50 NFL. Offense has been fantastic throughout the video. Defensively, on the other hand, 10th NFL. So honestly, top 10, I'll take it. And then I guess we had Hendon Hooker throw a touchdown, which is kind of weird. But rushing wise, Nick Chubb, 17 touchdowns. I mean, Nick Chubb is a stud. Raheem Jarrett, rookie, or not a rookie anymore, obviously. But when we drafted him, I wasn't all that excited. But he's been good. 1,000 from Amari Cooper. And then sacks wise, you had 60 from Myles Garrett. So that's a little more realistic than the 27.5 that he had. And then Marco Sweeney and the 3.5 with JOK. Interception, you had 4 from JOK, 3 from Tremaine Edmonds, 2 from Greg Newsome. All right, man, let's get into divisional weekend. We got the bye, and honestly, boys, I think this is going to have to be our playoff, our last run, no matter what, because I don't know how I can make this team any better. This roster is only going to get worse. So if we can't get it here, then it's over. I just don't see. So we're going to go up against Tennessee Titans in round 1. Hopefully, we can find a way. Wait, did Steven Person get superstar development? I didn't even take a look at that. Hold on. We got to take a look at that. I just realized something. That corner I drafted might have actually gotten superstar. Let me see, because it looks like he has an ability on him. I didn't even notice it. And he's got superstar X Factor. Okay. Okay. I see you, Steven. I don't know why he's not playing a little bit more. Is he our slot corner? He definitely should be. If he is not, then that needs fixed pronto. 70 overall, though. So maybe Emerson would be better. Whatever. I'm running him there. I don't care. So let's go into this game now, and let's play the Tennessee Titans. But we got a superstar X Factor corner. Let's go. Cloudy, foggy day here in Cleveland. It's looking like it's going to rain a little bit, but we need to come out here and we need to beat the Titans. We need to head to the next round. This gets us to the AFC Championship. Ryan Tannehill is someone that does not scare me at all. They're up 7-0 as I 14-0. Okay. I say that, and then they're going to come out here and just slaughter me, aren't they? 21-0. And that is just going to have me down bad, isn't it? 24. Bro, no way. Okay, we score finally. Bro, we're going to lose a Ryan Tannehill like this? Top 10 defense? There's no hope. I'm ending it there. There's literally no way I'm getting any better than what I just did. GG, shout out to the Tennessee Titans. I'm ending it there, boys. I can't go any further after that. Holy moly, how do we lose? How do we give up 50 to Ryan Tannehill? I'm out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.